Hi, I'm cozy today. I'm so cozy. I'm with my silk wrap. I don't know how you call this. Anyway, I'm cozy. I'm in bed. I did this before, like this format of filming myself through the photo booth and then chatting away on my computer. I yapped for an hour and a half, so I said I have to try this again and be a bit more speedy with it. You know, I don't want to bore you off, guys. The thing for today is 2026 make list. So I want to go through with you everything I want to make this year. I'm ambitious, so I probably only will do 2 of those things. But hey, the goal is to try, not to do actually everything. That's too much pressure. We don't want that. We don't have that. What? It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be fun. Is that a business yet? I'm a bit hyper today. I had a couple of bad days, so I'm trying to amp myself up. Anyway, enough chatting. Oh, my friend told me that I should introduce myself before I start just yapping away. I'm Jessica, 29, living in Hamburg, coming from France. I love to talk about stuff. My content is mainly lifestyle, I guess. Just follow me around. So yeah, let's kick it. I would try to go fast and I would try to talk slowly because again, I edited my 2025 favorites and I was struggling to understand myself, so I can't even imagine you guys. So I need to slow down and articulate and all of that. So first, what I want to go through with you are the projects. So I have a tracking deck of all the projects I'm doing. So because I buy too much yarn the last 2 years, so I was like, before I buy anything new, I need to go through those yarn stuff. I can't be doing things I don't need. Enough food wasting. So I gathered all of my yarn balls and I assigned a project for each of them. So I can show you what I did last. So the latest things I did at the end of last year, so probably from summer to end of the year, are the following. I did like a summer short. I will show some images. I did like a summer short, the matching top. That was a fail. The proportions were off. I always struggle with clothes, anything that you can wear, because I don't know. And as I said before, not many patterns are for people that are built like me. So it's a bit frustrating. But I'm gonna try again, but this time with vertical lines, not horizontal. So let's see what we can do. One of my fave is this diamond top. I wore it at a party once, and I think I was looking the best. But yeah, obsessed. I mean, here you have I always put the result in there as well, so when I go back to it, so that's what it looked like. Oh, I'm obsessed. The color is gorgeous. It's long enough for me. I think the only thing I would change is that for some reason I thought that there was a little added indent here for the straps, but actually no, I think it was just a straight line because now it looks a bit like, I don't know, like vampire tooth. I don't like it, so if I do it again I would just make a straight line, and I think with the pull it would make those little corners anyway. But that's pretty much it I would have to say about that. Then I used some wasted yarn, or like some scrap that I had, and I made this bag. It looks like a Kinder Bueno, that's why I call it the Bueno bag. It's on my Etsy if you want to buy it. It's not really for me because I don't wear this color. I think it's a bit too dull for me. But if anybody wants, it's with pressures as well, so if you want some, don't hesitate. I need to hurry because I need to move on to what I want to do this year. Then we have this type of top, high neck top, basic. I just wanted to practice my knitting. I started this year, so I just wanted a project that allows me to do it a lot of time, repetition. So I did this one. It's a bit too short for my taste, so I would hope it would go a bit lower, but it is what it is. And I probably will do it in another color rather soon. And I tried hand warmers. I didn't like how I didn't have the small needles you use for socks, so it didn't look that good. I stopped at making one, so I have one hand warmer. Maybe I revisit, but I don't think so. I didn't like it. Then we have this balaclava ski mask hood vibe that switch into a beanie. I like this one. I think I wear it more as a beanie as a hood because I think it's too short. I made it too short so it stops like here instead of stopping like lower. So I might either redo it in another color or just drop it. Here you have a little headband. I don't wear it as much as I wish. I think it's because the pink is a bit dull. I hope it was more of a bright light pink, a bit more like what I have on my head right now, and this is a bit more like, I don't know, it's just some, I think it fits here because I have like this auburn brown hair, but when I have the black hair it kind of looks like, yeah, in comparison. I don't know if you know what I mean. Then the latest one I finished actually yesterday is this shrug. I've been obsessed with trying to do it for the longest time. The issue I have is that I don't know how they make it so short, because when I at least have to put, because I'm like, I have to knit or crochet until I at least have my armpits, right? But this is, I think she has 9 lines, and I can see mine right now. I think I have at least 14 lines. So something here is not working, but it still looks great. Just a bit longer than I really wanted to stop like upper boob, and it's kind of stopped mid boob. It is what it is. Love it though. And now we can move on now to what I'm gonna do. It's okay, it's only 6 minutes. Just okay, fine. Chill out. Chill out. I'm so afraid of yapping for too long, guys. Crochet project, really basic thingy. So right now I did also one of those summer shorts for myself, but I think here again, I don't think it really matches my proportion that well, but it fit my friend Anais really well. So she wants it shorter. So I had to take out a couple of rows, and I just need to refine it a bit for her. Then my next project is this balaclava, another one, yes. And I don't have anything that's the type of bright pink I'm talking about, but I don't have anything that's bright pink like this. I still have the same yarn because I bought a bunch of it for some reason. I might dye it. I'm thinking about doing the thingy, then dyeing it, and then like with a bit of a brighter pink. I think it's a bit more ethical than just buying a bunch of yarn, because I already have it there. Actually, it doesn't look that bad, but it looks, yeah, a bit dull. I don't know how to. Anyway, that's the vibe here. It's a knit, and that's my next project. Hopefully, I want to finish it in the next 2 weeks. Probably, it depends if I really focus on it a lot or not, but let's see. Then, what else? I have just another high neck top. I think it's dark blue, the same as the pink one. It will just be dark blue, just so I have options. Similar style, but instead of being round all over, one side would have buttons, and I'm really excited. Wait, what about I do this top with this fabric instead, and I buy the pink for the hoodie? Jessica, control it. Can't spend money stupidly. Sorry, I'm plotting. No. Well, what color did I assign to it? Oh, okay, I'm supposed to do it with yellows and stuff like this. Okay, I guess not. Then we have this patchwork top, self-explanatory, and I think I would do it like in the dark reds, orangey tones and stuff like this. FYI, I don't wear those colors, but probably this will be something to put on my Etsy shop. Another bag with more of yarn I don't use. Then this is one of my big projects for the year. One of my big bad boy project. I want to make this dress with crochet. The structure seems pretty fair to me. Here I would do probably a square neck. Keep it simple. Square neck. And probably in the back I would keep it open. Stay with me. Stay with me. I would keep it open and have like a zigzag thing in the back. So really basic at the top. And then when it comes to the skirt part, I would of course link, I would start with the black, and I would just make, there's 3 per side, so I would split my hip size in 6, and for each 6 section I would do the following stripes down to my legs or down to my ankles, etc. And then here I would do big triangles. I just need to figure out the length, so to understand how big I'm supposed to increase it every time. So I will make those triangles to match the length, and then I need 6 triangles, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes. And then I will connect them, like link them to the black bands. So it's pretty easy in concept, but it's gonna be long. It's gonna be really long. But I'm excited. I want this to be ready by my birthday, because maybe I want it to be my birthday dress. Then we have, this is also for the summer, spring. We have this really basic, I think it's a really basic crochet staple, but I haven't done it before and I want to try. I want to try to make it like bigger, boobs friendly. So it's a twisted tube top. And of course I will make it a bit longer, because if I put this on my torso, I'm gonna look like I don't have a torso. So that's the vibe here, striped it well. And actually I might not even wear it, I don't know, because I don't wear khaki and green and stuff. It would depend on how the color scheme look like. If it looks outrageous, I won't wear it. If it looks fine, I'll keep it. I can always give it to my sister, friends, or my Etsy shop before the buy. And I want to do a matching skirt. Again here, really basic design, but that would be like, yeah, with the color leftovers from the khaki and the gray and the greens and stuff. So that's what you get here. Then again, this is with everything I have left over. Little, I don't think that's really 2026 anymore. This is more just like, if I don't know what to do with something, do the hairbands. Don't throw them away. I want to knit a skirt as well, because I think that it will be a different flow, a different drop. And anything, oh no, that's a lie. I just want to use I also have this in yellow, and I wanted to use it to do just a nice little beanie. Basic, straight to the point, nothing too insane. This one, I really like the color scheme. I was kind of obsessed with the color scheme, and I think everything in this color scheme is winter palette friendly. I just want to do the same. I'm just going to copy it, basically. White, pink, everything. I'm just going to do the same color scheme. I have no creativity. And then I think this is the next big project I want to do for the spring, is the filet tops. I know it was a big trend last year, but I didn't do it last year. I didn't have time, and I don't really care if it's not in trend anymore. I just want to try, and it seems pretty straightforward. 2 rectangles. My question is always the following: do I need to, because sometimes it looks like people do just basic rectangles, and then because of the way your body is, it's gonna pull in some places, but sometimes it also looks like people actually like have like a specific wedge for the arms. So I need to look into it, but yeah, I'll do the top and the bottom in a really similar fashion as well. Now that I also have a sewing machine, I probably will do like a doubling. I will double it, so I can wear it all the time and everywhere. Would it make sense to have like a black, or like a, because I don't think nude would look good on me. I think I probably have to have like a black thing under it. Oh no, maybe I don't really know what color I should have under. Anyway, so that's for the list that I have tracked so far, and now we can move on to my Pinterest board to see what other ideas I have. Let's move on to the fun part, because now this page also has included like a bit more sewing as well. But yeah, and a lot of this is actually quite summer coded, but I'm going on holidays this year properly. I have 2 big holidays. I have one in I can't say because my mom is coming with me. I'm not surprised, but I have one in some place, and I have one with my boyfriend, hopefully in Italy. Let's see. And the third one is Seoul, and in the summer. So it was still summery, but I think in Seoul you can't go around wearing this, right? So that's not what I'll be wearing there. Number 1, we have this star swimming suit. Obsessed with it. Again, challenge: is it bigger boob friendly? Question mark, question mark. Oh, so when I was talking about shorts, I want to try again. I want to try a knitted one, maybe, but I'm not sure. Oh, that's actually crochet, but you know, I'm not sure how to make a V waistline. That's where I'm a bit afraid. I don't know how to do that. I'm assuming you're just supposed to increase here. So let's say if you crochet from here to here, it's supposed to increase so it gets the triangle shape. But then will the first line already fit triangly? or I already have to do increases from here? That's where I'm a bit lost. Then I'm obsessed with this type of top, like with the double color thingy. I showed you the blue high neck top I want to try to do. I will try to do this technique. I think a bit more like this one actually, where from the top already, like I would probably start smaller and then increase, and then have this like, I think because I have two different blues. I have a darker, cooler, like grayer blue, and I have like a more vibrant blue, so hopefully it kind of looks cool. Let's see, it might not, but it might. Then I wanted to try to do this swimming suit, but I think you need like quite a lot of material. You need like some elastics, and just the color is just gorgeous. I think this color would fit me so well, so I'll probably just try to do exactly the same, but it's so tiny. I believe it's single stitches all the way around, and yeah, I just need to find the proper elastic thing to go around, but that looks great. This is more of a sewing project. Again, pretty straightforward. It's a rectangle, really form-fitting, and then you just do cuts out, and then you frame the cuts out. I need to know more about sewing, but I thought this top was really cool. Here as well, straightforward. You can do it in knitting, you can do it in crochet, rectangles, little knots, simple, efficient. Love. I love the ruffles. I have an issue with all those shorts people do. Once again, those shorts are not made for people with a big back projection and narrow waist. So I often look awkward, and I need something that's either low-waisted or with like a V shape. But I really like the color scheme, and I like the mix of, I'm assuming it's like cotton, and then here for the ruffles, mohair. So I thought it looked really cute, and something to maybe try to do for the summer again. Oh, I think all of this you already seen. The dress you've seen. This, I love the color scheme. Maybe wanted to try to do something like this with more of a winter palette, but I really like this kind of unregular. I think it's also quite a common design, and I wanted to try to do it either open back, or because I feel like if I do like the both sides, I'm not sure how it's going to look, to be honest. Those I want to try to do either with knitting as well or sewing. But I liked, because I think the horizontal stripes are not really flattering on me. First because I'm curvy, so the curves, like it's kind of curvy, but I feel like straight might be a bit more flattering on me. So I want to try to switch the stripe pattern, and I think it's easier to do it with knitting. So I will see, so I need to make something quite high-waisted so I can then fold it. So that's the vibe here, and I like the color scheme: white, bordeaux, green. Banger, absolute banger. Okay, now we're entering the sewing projects. I love this skirts, and for my body type, I need something that kind of opens wide quite soon on my leg line, because the aim, again, you don't have to, but my aim is to mimic a narrower waist and then wider hips, and this does this for me. And I've seen so many tutorials on how to do, and it's like a wrap dress. I believe it's is it Maude Mischief dress skirt, wrap skirt. So that's the inspiration here. I will try to do it in not as a noisy pattern. So maybe I'm gonna stick with stripes, as I said, like a vertical stripes, maybe even like a basic pattern. I've asked my grandmother to come back with some fabric, but usually like the Cameroonian patterns are still quite busy, but I feel if it's away from my face, it might look fine, which is like a really basic, close to body, simple top. So that's one project here. Then I don't know, I just love the accessory, because I don't have that many fancy or out of the box stuff, so I thought having this on one of my bag handles would just look so cute. So I just thought it was really a really cool idea. This, why is it there? That's not really make list. That's more like what I want to fashion. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's sewing. I forget that I also want to sew. The skirt. I have a lot of like leftover jeans and stuff, and I just like the skirt because it's It looks really cool. I feel like because it doesn't fluctuate a lot, but I feel like my belly fat, which I don't have much of, but I do sometimes, it comes and goes, and I think this allows me to not care as much about it, because I can just make it tighter, make it wider, and it will still look cool. So that's one inspo, and I think it's just like a big rectangle, isn't it? And most of the work is on refining the edges, how to make the edges smooth and nice. So it's like, yeah, I don't know if it did a short. I need to double check how it looks actually inside of it, but I just really like the shape, and the length is perfect, and I think it looks well on my body type. Here we have more of this wrap thingy, and there's a pattern, so I can't wait to do it. I'm really into this type of tops that really like are how do you call this? That are really form-fitting, and I think they will be a really interesting project. And again, I have bigger boobies, and all the inspo you've seen are girls with nice little pretty petite breasts. So I'm really intrigued to see how I can make this work on me. And I think that is so elegant basics, and I think this is what I like sometimes. Here, obsessed with the back, rectangle back. So this is more as an inspiration maybe for crochet and stuff like this, for the structure, or how I can make some of my top look. So it's not necessarily for knitting, for sewing, but yeah. And that's about it. I'm really excited. I think that this year my goals are way more accessible. Apart from the big dress project, everything else is rather shorter, like not as time consuming. A lot of those are focused on the spring, and I think that's good, because when I try to do stuff for the season on the season, I end up not wearing any of those. So a bit like a fashion designer, I have to think ahead of the time. Which makes sense actually. And probably in the summer then I can make an updated version where I start to do stuff I want to wear in winter. To be fair, winter in Hamburg lasts until end of March, so that's why the last winter project would be the balaclava, but then anything from that would be more spring, summerish. I am excited, and thank you for watching. This is a short video. I told you I was yapping for too long last time, so now I'm going to the point. See you around. If you have time, don't hesitate to follow me on my social. I have my personal account there. I have my crochet account there. I swear I'm going to be more active there soon. And I have my Etsy shop as well. Don't hesitate to follow me, and see ya.